So we're here on the chart right here for ETH. ETH is currently at the $3,185,000 level. We're currently ranked at number two with a market cap of about $384 billion. And so today we're going to be looking at the price prediction right here for ETH for the remaining of December and what we're expecting, right? ETH has started the week on a very, very good note, up around 5.2%. So without further ado, let's go to the chart, right? So on the chart right here for ETH versus the USD dollars on the daily time frame, Binance is the source, right? So the first thing we've done right here for the chart for ETH is that we have drawn all our support and resistance levels, right? And we have been seeing that our base case for December was a consolidation on the chart for ETH. We said we're expecting a flat December, even though generally December is usually very, very bullish period for markets, but because that we're just seeing the Fed just beginning to cut the rates, this could just be very, very flat for ETH. Generally, also liquidity is lower in December, so we're expecting that our prices could just continue to consolidate in between these around these 3,100 to 200 to around those 2,600. So we expect a consolidation all throughout December, and then in 2026 we are very bullish. So we're expecting a massive bullish push to happen for ETH in 2026, and I'll give you a few reasons, right? A few reasons we have been mentioning, but one of them is that Trump has basically nominated this guy right here on my screen, Treasury Secretary Kevin Hassett, to be the front runner for the next Fed chair. And the reporters are saying he's likely to push for the Fed to lower the interest rate, which is going to be very, very bullish for market. Usually, when the Fed lowers the interest rate, as you can see, we usually see a weaker dollar, and as you can see, more borrowing in the economy. Usually, there's also the investors go risks on these flows into the crypto market, which later also flows into altcoins, and then we have a rally, right? So all of these things are very bullish, and this is one of the major reasons we're expecting a very, very bullish push going into 2026. But for December, we're basically expecting some sort of consolidation to occur, and then we expect a push or a bullish push going into 2026. Another reason right here why we are expecting right here, we said on our valuation chart, we're expecting, as you can see, we were overvalued in August. We took profits right here on the channel at around 4,800. But as you can see, we are pushing down to the downside. We need this undervaluation to get towards these 20% levels. And probably that could happen in December, where we get undervalued before we see another rally to new yearly highs towards that $7,000 level. Now back to the macro chart. We love to take note of the macro chart because we said that the macro chart is very, very important right here for any analysis. And the first macro chart we love to look at is the USDT dominance. We said the USDT dominance is very important because usually when we see the dominance begins to push to the upside, it basically means usually cryptocurrencies are pushing to the downside. That means a lot of people are flocking into cryptocurrencies. As you can see, in 2021, the moment we saw that upward push for the dominance, the USDT dominance, that was the top for the crypto market. And so currently, even in the past few days, we have been seeing a push to the upside right here for the dominant. We're seeing we expect a pullback, and we were expecting for the price of the dominant to come right back to the bottom, and that is exactly what is happening, right? So this is very, very good. We have seen that the dominant has rejected exactly at the 6.5% levels, and so we should expect even further more downside for the dominant chart. Next chart we have been explaining to every single person right here on the channel is this chart which we call the Bitcoin dominant. We said this chart was very important because in every altcoin season we usually see right here, or in every bull run we usually see that the dominance always falls before the top is in. The dominance falls before the top is in. This was the 2017 top. Until we saw the dominance fell, the top was not in. Until we saw the dominance fell, the top was not in. Currently, we said the Bitcoin dominance is too high. It's still at the 57 levels, right? Every single time we see the dominance push to as low as 39, same thing in 2021, 39. And so we are expecting the Bitcoin dominance to fall. And we said usually when the dominance falls, that is usually when it is altcoin season. And so that is very, very bullish for markets. And so that is why we're saying there's a very high likelihood 2026 would be very bullish. And so every single uh, sort of bear trap you're thinking in your mind might be what is just occurring, because as you can see before the fall, we always see some sort of few months of bear trap, right? This is the monthly time frame, by the way. As you can see, 4 months of bear trap. That is exactly what is happening right here at the moment. 4 months of bear trap before we see a huge push to the downside, collapsing the Bitcoin dominance, and that would be the beginning of our altcoin season. And that is one of the reasons why we're very, very bullish going into 2026. Next on our chart is the total crypto market cap. We said the total crypto market cap is very important because this tracks how monies come into the crypto market in general. Now, the crypto market is so important because that was what was able to help us get the bottom exactly right here. We got the bottom on the channel, started buying into Bitcoin December of 2022, and we have rode this wave to the upside. Now, why is this chart important? Because we said we're expecting liquidity to pour back into the crypto market, and that the crypto market in total could go as high as a 5.62 trillion market cap. But currently, we still currently remain at about 2.99 trillion, and so we're expecting that 2026 will still be bullish, and then we would push towards that 5.6 $2 trillion, right? Overall market cap for the crypto market, which means your altcoins are bullish, and we would still see even more fresh amount of monies coming to altcoins, as that could be another catalyst to push prices to the upside. The last chart we have been looking at right here is the total crypto market cap excluding Bitcoin, or basically the altcoin market cap. Like we love to see on the channel, show me where the money is going, and I'm going to show you what is going to happen next, right? And we have been tracking this because we said that we were at support. So that the last time when we saw this push, we said currently prices are at support. Even though a lot of people are bearish on altcoins, we are very bullish because altcoins, the altcoin market cap is at a support. We said in this cycle, we are expecting for the altcoin market cap to go as high as the 2.46 trillion. Currently, we're still at 1.28 trillion. We still have a long, long way to go. And so we're expecting that a lot more rotations would happen from Bitcoin into the altcoin market and would take us probably through this 2.46 trillion and even above. But currently, we're at the support. As you can see, we're holding that support like a boss, expecting that bounce to happen right there for the altcoin market cap. Now, this is some of the reasons why we're bullish. As you can see, altcoin market cap at the support, expect some sort of bounce, probably some sort of consolidation in December, and then we see a massive bounce going into January. But we continue to remain bullish, expecting higher price targets for every single altcoin. Thank you for watching and have a blessed week ahead.